Okay, let's talk a little bit about game balance. In this unit, we'll be looking at game balance, and the key to this week's project one will be to create a game that starts with good balance. I'm going to jump down to this diagram here from this is from Schnell's book of Game of Lenses, and again, it kind of shows how a game should progress as the user's skill gets as you play the game more and you get better at the game, and then your challenges here, how hard the game should be. And the idea is to be in this range, the flow channel, where things are getting harder, but you're still able to do them as you learn to do more things. I certainly run as I'm not a great game player, and I often run into this problem where quickly a game, often even the first level, I can't finish a game or can't play a game. It is not uncommon for students to turn in games with 5 levels, and I cannot even get to the first level, and so that does not bode well for the game balance. But my son, who plays games a fair amount, often is in this area of boredom, and he talks about, I'll ask him how a game went, and he says, oh yeah, I've been playing it and I haven't lost a life yet. And to him that's boring. There should be some challenges. You should be learning, and you should be having to redo levels, or manage things. So you want to be in this area where it's not just boring, and it's just, and you're able to progress and get things done. So I linked to another article here by Gamer Sutra. I actually found Gamer Sutra is a very good website as far as some well-written game articles on game design. This talks about game balance, what it is. So for example, this talks about what is game balance, and broken games being games that are maybe too easy or stuff like that. They also is interesting thing where they ask this question, and if you had a question on with multiple choices and all the choices were the same answer, you'd realize that would be a bad question. But often in games we have characters who can make choices, but all the choices lead to the same outcome or are the same as far as the results go. It also reminds me of some movie plots where you think, well, is there anything that the main character does which will actually change the outcome of this? So again, we're looking for this balance point, and this is when I've actually been trying to balance some rocks over the summer on Lake Superior, and certainly not doing it like that well. But balance is a trick, and they talk about this power curve, which right now, because this is all the graphic, this isn't being displayed. Okay, I think I'm going to have to point you to this other version of this article which has the graphics in it. And again, this talks about the power curve and having some characters that are just too powerful over others. So again, you've got to look at this balance between how much health or resources you give to your player and how quickly they lose those resources through damage or other things. And then how long you expect the game to play for this, and then how you want a player to build up resources and yet lose them, and that kind of balance. So again, read through this article. I think this is a good article on game balance. And remember, the whole key to this week's project is to make a game with multiple levels with some balance. So you want to start very simple with games. Often the first level will be like a tutorial, just how to get started. And think of me, some old gamer who doesn't know how to play games. You're going to have to introduce that old gamer to your game with a very simple level or two, and then get more complicated levels as you go for that. So try that out. Hope you enjoy this project.